Hello students, I welcome you all to this video lecture on procedure and incidence of GST. In this video lecture, we will be discussing illustration 1 which is given in page number 140 of Ravi MN, the book authored by Dr. Ravi MN and his colleagues. So, first let us go through the question. It was asked in Mangalore University examination in the year 2018. A dealer in Karnataka entered a contract with the supplier in Tamil Nadu, different states. First thing we have to observe, the goods is being supplied from state 1 to the other state. To deliver machinery along with essential accessories. The word essential is very important here. From the following information, determine the total amount of GST payable under section 15 of CGST Act. They have clearly mentioned that it is a composite supply. Machinery cost excluding tax is given 8 lakh. We can take that directly. Installation charges charged separately is mentioned. That means it has not been included in the selling price. So we have to take that. Secondary packing charges 1,60,000. Please take that. Selling expenses 20,000. You have to take that into account. Design charges paid by the buyer 20,000. You have to take that into account. Cost of materials supplied by buyer free of cost. Whatever happens, we have to take that amount into account. The meaning here is the buyer, that is the person who is there in Tamil Nadu, he had supplied that. Okay, so we have to include that to the total cost. Pre-delivery inspection charges, take that. Loading and handling charges within the factory until and unless the goods reach the recipient, that is the buyer. Any charges that are there, we have to take that into account. There are some extra information given. Cash discount 5% on price of machinery. Many students ask me this, sir, how do we know on which should we find out the discount? Very simple, they will mention it very clearly in the question. In this case, they have mentioned that the cash discount should be computed on price of machinery. So, whatever is the price of machinery, in this case it is 8 lakh, 5% on 8 lakh. Trade discount at 10% on, once again, price of machinery. So, 10% on 8 lakh. Bought out accessories supplied along with machinery valued at rupees 10,000, which was necessary for working of the machine. These bought out goods are charged for tax at rate of 5%. Here, these accessories are given with machinery, we know that, but the amount has not been included. So, obviously, we will include that amount. But the most important word here is necessary. It was necessary for working of machinery. Why? If this was not necessary, if this was optional, then these accessories, because it is included, it is given or it is supplied along with machinery, the supply would have been mixed supply, not a composite supply. Because this is necessary, this will continue to remain as a composite supply. What is the importance of type of supply? I will tell you about it in detail when we go to compute the tax liability. GST rate applicable is 18%. Rate of profile is given, it is rate of profit 12% on cost of value. So, once again, this question appeared in 2018 question paper. Let's go to the solution now. Hello students. The solution, computation of transaction value, and we also have to find out the GST payable. So, first we will take the cost of machinery 8 lakh. Then we have to add the following expenses that are being incurred. Installation charges 60,000. Secondary packing charges 1,60,000. Selling expenses 20,000. Design charges 20,000. Cost of materials supplied by buyer free of cost 10,000. Pre-delivery inspection charges 10,000. Loading and handling charges within the factory 4,000. Bought out accessories supplied along with machinery 10,000. So when you add all of this, that is 60, 120, 220, 240, 260, 270, 280, 290, 294. So 2 lakh 94,000. When you add to that 8 lakh, you'll get total, that is subtotal of 10 lakh 94,000. After this, you'll have to go for discount that you have given, cash discount on price. 8 lakh into 5% 40,000, 8 lakh into 10% 80,000. Transaction value before adding the profit margin, before profit 9 lakh 74,000. So 10 lakh 94,000 minus 1 lakh 20,000. So then you add the profit margin that is given in the question 12%. So 12% on 9 lakh 74,000, 1 lakh 16,880, and then 10 lakh 90,880 will be the transaction value. And for this, we will compute the IGST payable, that is 10 lakh 90,880 into 18%. Why IGST? Because the goods are sold outside the state. And why only 18%? Why not 5%? Why not other rate of tax that was given? The reason is the type of supply is composite supply, and whenever composite supply happens, whatever is the primary goods that you are selling, the most important item that you are selling, the primary item, here it is machinery. So on that machinery, what is the rate of tax? 18%. So whenever composite supply takes place, the type of supply is composite supply, we have to take the rate of tax of the primary item. If the type of supply was mixed supply, in that case we would compare the given GST rates and the maximum. It doesn't matter which product attracts what type of GST, what type of GST rate. What matters for us, what is more important for us is that highest rate of tax. We will compute, we will look at the highest rate of tax that will be applicable to all the products. So in this case, IGST 18% because the type of supply is composite supply. So 1,96,358. Thank you.